Starting live here with my beanie because it's cold. We're going to see if we have enough signal. Standing out here for the technical. Yeah, it's like 48 degrees. It's freezing, man. So the live show is going to be a little weird today because we're supposed to be riding in. All the YouTubers are supposed to be riding in on this fire truck, this 1942 fire truck. And they wanted to do that right at 9 o'clock, which is when the show is supposed to start. So, let's see. Already there are a few people here. Thanks for joining. The sound is tricky. I'm sorry, hold on. My microphone is plugged in. I think we're good. Yeah, the first part of the show is going to be sketchy because of just us being out here and not sure how long this intro thing is. So, welcome to the live show. Everyone has a story and every story counts. I believe that everyone has a story and every story counts. Holy moly, look at Shawn Shiffer starting to swirl off already. Thank you, Shawn. That's amazing. So you said the mic is back. Is that any better? Does it sound better? Audio check 1, check 2, check 3. Does it sound better? Sounded better unplugged. So that sounds better? Check, check,
Audio
check.
check. Yes.
Not fixed. That's
not
better,
fixed.
better. All right,
thank
yes.
you.
Okay, so we're going to go without the fuzzy microphone, which usually makes it better, but today we're
Yes.
going to be without.
I was impressed by that fuzzy microphone.
Yeah, it looks cool too.
Yes.
So I'm impressed. You guys said you were impressed with my double branded hat with the beanie.
Yes. Daddykirbs is representing here, y'all. He's very well branded. And thank you, Doug, from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy.
That's right. Yes, so
Wish you were here.
Yeah, we do wish you guys were here. It's interesting. They told us that the YouTubers had a grand entrance, and so far we're the only YouTubers standing around waiting for the grand entrance. Farmer Meemaw, yes, it's cold. It's below 50. I'm pretty sure
It's
still
52 right now, but it's a very stiff wind.
Yeah, we got
to
to
fly a nice kite right now.
Yeah. Earlier we were smarter. They were smarter and stood behind this building, but we wanted to see this old fire engine running.
Kilden Gardner
over here, 1942. Yeah, it's 52 degrees.
I'm trying to get Blake to grow his beard out, Kilden Gardner. So encourage him. Maybe you could give to his. Maybe you could. What do they call that when they give you money?
The squirrels.
When they do the super chat.
Oh right.
Yeah.
My squirrels.
Super chat him some money for beard balm or something.
Right. Oh, you guys would not believe. Well, maybe you would, but I'm impressed by how many YouTube creators are here.
Yes. Beautiful venue.
This venue compared to the venue last year was very picturesque.
Yes,
but it wasn't very big.
No, this venue is huge.
There's a lot of room out here at the Good of the Land Fest in Temple, Texas. This is already bigger and better than last year. And there's so much room, so many vendors, so many YouTubers. It's going to be a pretty cool event. Cool, not just cold.
Yes, it's going to be warm too.
It's going to be warm. Later today it's supposed to be warm. So I'm set up, get my face in the sun. Back here, there's a little yellow building. You can't really see right there, back there. That's where I'm set up, and I'll be doing my first presentation at 11:15 this morning. Sorry, hold on. And Mr. Happy with a $5 gas money squirrel. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I filled up with Buc-ee's on the way in. Texas, guys. Texas knows what that means.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know what all is going on here today, but I know that they have so many metal workers. Like the main thing in this show is welding and blacksmithing and
restoration.
Yeah, all types of tractors and
forging.
engines. Yeah. Really cool stuff. the Texas boys and I will be really the ones demonstrating more of land-based homesteading type stuff. So, Texas boys, you guys will be doing your thing. You know what time?
No, we haven't been given a time yet.
You're doing a grafting class?
Yeah, I'm doing just a fruit tree class, and going to be doing a grafting in like an air layer demo kind of.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We're set up right across from each other, so we can kind of hang out. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to get you out on the Daddykirbs farm and show you how to start some of my
trees. It wasn't so far away.
It's only a few hours, right? It's right down the road. Yeah, so you guys are probably 6 or 7 hours from me?
Yeah, probably something like that, 6.5.
That's easy. It's a day's drive.
Yeah. Well, with these guys, it's easy, yeah.
You guys loving all this so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Texas boys. These are the Texas boys. This is Texas dad. And the boys, you guys do most of your video, right?
Yeah. Yeah, all of it.
You do?
Cube does all the editing. He does all the sound effects, all that stuff.
Oh, turn off notifications. Sorry. Hold on.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I wasn't fully prepared. Thank you very much. See, that's how my moderators, thank you very much to my moderators for being here, helping to keep this show operating correctly and family friendly. We didn't do our pledge. Let's do our pledge. You guys help me with my pledge. So we put our hand on our chest and we say, my story counts because I count.
My story counts because I count.
You do count. You guys count. I do believe that everyone counts. Every story counts. Thanks for sharing that pledge with me. All right, let's see who's in here already. Anna Lynn, I'm going backwards here. Anna Lynn, Alyssa Kerwood, Freaky Geek, Kilted Gardner, Mr. Happy, Gotcha Milk. Let's see, Kicking It with Karen, Shawn Shiffer, Wheat Tree Bonsai, Lisa Johnson, all kinds of people here. I'm not going to go all the way back. We got people with cameras all over the place, recording stuff.
Lots of cameras. And soon we'll be getting on this fire truck.
Yeah, that's the goal.
We've been standing out here in the wind for approximately 20 minutes, according to the instruction we were given.
Yeah. I think maybe they were just trying to get Daddykirbs and Texas boys hiding behind the truck so they could carry on with their show.
Maybe. We're still waiting for the rest of the crew.
Yeah, it was supposed to be everyone getting on this truck and riding.
At 8:45. Yeah.
9:07.
Yeah. Oh well. We're standing here starting a live show, and I'm glad that this is the first time I think ever I've done a live show not on Wi-Fi. So this is a pretty good test of being just on a regular cell signal. And so far it seems like it's doing okay.
That's always an adventure. We do all of ours on cell signals, and it's always an adventure.
Oh yeah. Sometimes up, sometimes not.
Yeah.
And yes, of course, thank you so much to my Patreon patrons, my patrons in general, people who share their gift of giving with me and share a little bit of their finances with me every month, helping me to do things like this. The gas money, the travel money, all the equipment it takes to do these shows, you guys help keep that operating. So thank you very much to those of you who shared through Patreon, through PayPal, sometimes sending checks in the mail. I appreciate that very much. By the way, if you would like to receive stickers, I mentioned mail, so it reminded me. If you'd like to receive stickers, check out the address. I forgot what I was saying there. Check out the address that often pops up in the... Man, I've totally lost my train of thought. Self-addressed and stamped envelope to the addressed... Oh my god, I'm just gonna quit. Let's start and do a not live show. Okay, back, not live. Just kidding.
Look, there's your address.
There's the address.
It's on the screen.
Just send an envelope stamped to that address and we can send you stickers. This is what happens below 60 degrees to Daddykirbs.
Yes, our brains are crystallizing.
Oh man.
It is cold.
Yeah, so anyone coming out here today, I look forward to seeing you, shaking your hand.
There's a lot of people here already, and not a lot of visitors already.
And I can't walk around and share anything yet, just because we're supposed to be doing this grand entrance.
Supposed to be getting on this fire truck.
I'm not so sure this is actually happening, but hey, there it is, 1942 fire truck. The guy was explaining, I don't know anything about fire trucks or anything really made in 1942, but apparently most fire trucks have these controls on the other side of the truck. The firemen of that era decided they didn't like this, and so the manufacturers were suffering for sales, and they had to put the controls on the other side of the truck. I don't know why. Just something to look up, I guess, if you're interested in fire truck history.
Well, it makes sense, if you're driving down the right-hand side of the road, that you would have the controls on this side, because that's going to be your fire side when you pull up. But for whatever reason, they wanted it on the other side, I guess, to come around. Logically, it makes sense to have it on this side, because when you're pulling up to a fire, driving with traffic, it's on the access side. But for some reason, they want it on the...
They're going to wait a few minutes.
Oh, okay. They're going to wait a
They shut the fire truck off because they're going to wait for this grand opening. A few minutes. Yeah, so hopefully old Betsy here, or engine.
Yeah, he was confident enough. I guess he's expecting it to fire back up. So.
Yeah, they had quite the start earlier with smokes and sparks, and we were trying to record that, get it on camera, and we had to shoot that several times because it wasn't happening. And then I was kind of afraid to get too close because I wasn't so sure it was maybe going to just blow up in our faces, but it happened. So.
My story counts
Hey!
because I count.
Kate is here. Look at that. You made the trip.
I made the trip.
That is fantastic. Did you bring your keyboard? That's okay. It looks like we got Wheat Tree and Kilted Gardener and Happy and a few others taking care of business this morning.
Yeah.
It's so good to see you, Kate.
Thank you. It's good to see you too. And my story does count.
Yes, it does. Kate's story counts.
And these are the Texas boys, guys.
Yeah, they've met the Texas
Woohoo!
boys. And we have a decent signal out here. Maybe we
Yeah.
should do our show out here every day without Wi-Fi.
This is kind of a long drive, though.
It is a little bit of a drive. We're out here on a ranch with a good signal. That's kind of funny, actually.
Maybe it's the trees that get in the way.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
because
No
we're in
trees over us here.
we're more out in the open. And I hear there's a cell signal like right out here
Right.
somewhere. Of course, IH-35 is just, you can see it from here.
Yeah.
So right back there. So there's cell signal all the way up and down IH-35, of course. So Kate, you're here for just hanging out to see what's going on?
Yeah, and to surprise you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Thank you. Yeah, this is going to be a good time.
Can't believe how cold it is.
I know.
It's 43.
See,
43.
43?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? So, yeah, I don't know exactly. I think in the sun it might be 50, but we're silly. Like,
Yeah,
look at this.
We're not in the sun.
Yeah, look, we're like 4 feet away from something slightly warmer.
We could go stand on the other
And
side of this.
yeah, this building to break the wind.
Sure we'll know when they fire that back up.
Yeah. Yeah, so the whole thing with all the YouTubers are going to be going in and doing their thing. We're still going to be standing behind the building trying to stay warm.
I could have won that one. Yeah, way better.
Yeah, so Robert Kilted Gardener says it's 57 degrees in Virginia.
So it's warm.
Happy says, is Dave there? My brain's drawing a blank. Which Dave? 44 degrees in Missouri. That's Duncan 1900 Homestead. Yeah.
A little bit better over here.
Yes, so today here at the show, I'll be presenting my honey extraction. I'll be showing how I extract honey. I don't want to say how to, because you know, there's lots of different people have their own ideas, but I'm going to show how I do it. I'm also going to be showing some of the equipment that I have for beekeeping. There's a lot of people talking about wanting to come over and watch the beekeeping presentation, and you know, just I got a table full of stuff, so we're going to see if we can make some people happy. They come out and pay for all this, and hopefully they get something out of it. I have wax logos. I wish I were standing over there instead of hiding behind a building. But we have wax logos that I poured. We also have little wax bears poured in a mold that is made for making the gummy bears, for like your elderberry syrup gummy bears and things like that. So yeah, lots of good stuff. We also have the cookies. If you watched my Instagram, you saw that Cream Sugar Bakery, Liz, our very own Liz, she made cookies that look like my logo. They look like this, and so they are on display over at the table as well. Those will be sold. I only have 10 cookies, so if you guys want a cookie, you got to get in early. And yeah, so the table's just got stuff, beekeeping stuff, logo stuff, wax, just fun stuff. And I have no idea really what I'm doing here. I'm just here. This is the first time I'm doing live presentation, and I spent a lot of time thinking last night, just being, you know, in meditation about how is this gonna go down, because I'm not generally okay with talking in front of people live. But this is one of those moments in my life when I get to say, get thee behind me, fear. I'm doing this, and that's what I'm gonna do.
And I'm here to heckle you.
That's right. So Kate's here
To make fun of him and heckle him.
Yeah, I got my very own hecklers. You might make me cry.
Nah. I won't be that young.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we got going on here? I think Tim's coming over today. He says I'll do
good.
great. Yeah, Tim and Stacy and Abby, I think they're coming over.
Wonderful.
It says I can't hardly see the screen. Bobby Van Pol said they were coming over, but their car's in the shop. No! Yell for Tim. Is Tim here? Tim! Hi, Tim! Well, I think we're probably in the wrong place.
Yeah,
to hear
we're
us.
like on the back.
Yes. All the activity is going on over there, but they lured us away with this promise of coming in with this grand entrance.
There's no.
I don't think there is a grand entrance. I think it's just, you know. You okay?
Yeah, pick something up and walk.
All right. Oh, man.
Is Tim here already?
I don't know. Somebody said yell for Tim. I've been duped. Yeah, we've been duped.
By the way, I do have the chat on my phone.
Oh, yeah? Cool. Yeah, I do have here, but my view is not always the best. Yeah, there's a train in the background. Also, we can't probably... Oh, there you go. There you go. Infinity loop here. You guys can see me, see you. We probably can't get too close to all this stuff because there's all kinds of motors and stuff running. So we should probably just head down path and get over.
Tim is looking for us.
Oh, Tim's looking for us. Oh. Well, we're hiding in the very back corner. Tim, if you're watching this, we're hiding in the very back corner. You see him? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna miss whatever. Hey, there's Stacy.
What's Tim I saw?
Oh, sorry. I just bopped her in the chin with my shoulder.
Hello, Stacy.
Hello.
I'm Kate.
I know. I've seen you before.
There you go. Look, it's a family reunion. There he is. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. Coming in with cornhole boards. Woo!
Yay!
What is going on here? Oh, they brought gifts too. You guys are awesome. Oh, look at that. With these That is so cool. Purple cornhole boards. And you know what? It's a good thing you brought those. I forgot mine. I didn't bring bean bags though. They even have bean bags.
These are heavy.
Yes. Well, I tell you what. If we want to go ahead and get them over, we can just walk that way. I don't think we're doing this grand entrance thing. Mr. Tim, how are you, buddy? There's Tim, big guy Tim right there. You're looking good, man.
Feeling good. See my shirt?
I do see your shirt.
Oh, sorry.
All right, I'm gonna walk that way, away from this noise. Yeah. So Xavier said cornhole questioning. That's part of what we. You know that, Xavier. That's part of what we do. So Stacy's carrying the boards. We're gonna go over by where we're setting up. They did say that they were going to be starting some music later, but they were going to try to hold off at times when they felt like YouTubers were going to be doing their thing. Oh man. Make sure my top hat doesn't blow off. Was that a pretty easy drive for you guys this morning?
I don't know. It's like.
Oh, Tim was driving? Was that an easy drive for you this morning, Tim?
Yeah.
No problem? Pretty short, right?
About 2 hours.
Oh, really? Was it 2 hours?
I take the back road, so it was really easy. So.
Nice. Yeah, we're going to go over here. I'm really a little bit disappointed that they didn't do that grand entrance because it sounded really cool how they were going to do it, but for whatever reason, they changed their mind. They just didn't inform the people that were there ready. I told Texas Dad it was kind of like we were the two nerds in the class that were lined up ready to go as soon as the teacher said, you know, she had a plan. All the cool kids were off doing their own thing. We're on the other side. So there's this, I think it's like an ice cream shop building. Texas boys are set up on this side. I'm set up on this side over here.
Okay.
I think we could probably set the cornhole up right here.
Okay.
That way it could be, because I think most of the crowd, when I do my demonstration, is going to be over in front of the porch, so we can just set those boards up right here.
How far apart?
21 feet, I think, is the official, but we could do it whatever distance.
Okay. Drop that. Drop that back there.
This is so cool. I think it's front of the board
Front of the board.
to the front of the board. There we go.
Grab tape.
Yeah. See, I meant to have my boards here, and I also meant to have the top of them covered with my logo, but yeah, it didn't happen, didn't get done. So this is just, I'm very grateful that they brought their boards, and they even have bees on them. So we'll be throwing bean bags here later, letting the kids play with the cornhole. Woo! Is that 21 feet? I think that's further than I normally throw.
Where's the corn bags?
The bean bags are right over here. Nice, thank you.
Your bags are wore out.
My bags are pretty wore out, you're right.
I'm sad. You need a new game this time.
All right.
Look at that. All right, starting. So, all right, Mr. Bo, can you tell my live show right now? This is a live show. Who you are and who you're with?
I'm Bo Bollinger, and I'm with Jim Bollinger and Do-Right Fabrication.
Woo! Do-Right Fabrication. He's going to test this cornhole out first thing.
Wind just blew my hat off. Oh, I got it!
Are you kidding me? First shot?
Yeah!
All right, do it. Let's see if you can do that a second time.
All right.
Overshot that time. But he got it in the first time. Bo Do-Right
Yeah.
from Do-Right Fabrications. Just one of many YouTubers here. Let's see. Let's see if I can.
Here you go.
Let's see if I can throw.
Throw from back here. From back over there.
All right, we're gonna throw. Live show. This is looks like a long shot. I know that I never have actually done. I'm gonna set the camera on the board. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put the camera down here on the board. And make sure you can see the board. All right, I'm gonna throw a couple of bags.
All right, I got one. All right. Oh! Yep. Oh! Oh, we're tied. 1-1. All right.
Oh, you're just counting the ones in? We'll play by the Do-Right rules. Counting only the ones that go in the hole.
All right, here's the. Am I supposed to count it any other way?
Well, there are different scoring systems, but we'll do it your way right now.
All right, but it's gonna be easier.
Okay, so 1-1.
All right, it might be. So
Yeah.
Next.
That's a pretty good long throw. Let's see here.
I practiced this at school.
Oh no, he's a practicer.
I'm not very good at it. My team lost 0-6. Actually, no, it was 3. Yeah, you can see why. I'm so bad at this.
Well, you had the first one here. You want to hold this? So, Mr. Texas Boy himself is going to be doing my live show video of me doing cornhole. I won't play a whole game, but we'll throw a few rounds here.
I've got it distracted.
Wait, I thought you were supposed to be throwing it over here. All right.
Over where?
Ah.
Blake,
Yeah.
we got you.
I speak to the bees. Nice.
Wait a minute.
God save the queen. That's so cool. Very nice. Thank you. All right.
All right, let's
If
see
it
if we can
warms
make it.
up later, you might be able to see my shirt.
Oh, 2v1.
I know it should have been sandpaper on this board.
Oh, all right. 2v1. All right, I'm gonna put my
Did you turn it around? Yeah.
They are not regulated.
They don't regulate the boards?
No, they're not regulated.
Oh, not regulate the boards.
All right.
All right, Mr. Do-Right, let's see.
Gotta kind of throw it a certain way. At an angle. Whew. Almost. Why did that one go a certain way? I think we'll go to natural grocery.
Okay.
All right, one more set of 4, and then I'll take the show back. We'll finish a whole game at some other point, all right?
All right.
Where's my, oh.
Right, it's 2v1.
Y'all ready for this?
Oh!
Oh. Okay, all right. I'm gonna take this show back. We'll play a game. Thanks, buddy. We'll catch up with a full game later. All right.
All right.
All right. Let me.
Oh, he's here.
Woo! Nice. Always good times.
Hey, it's 4v5.
Is that what it is? 4 to
No,
5?
it's 4v1.
Oh, right. Cool. All right.
Yeah, they're all in.
Yeah. So you guys need to check out Mr. Bo's dad's channel, right?
Right.
Do Right Fabrications. Go check out Do Right Fabrications.
He's here today.
He is here. That's awesome. So there's a lot of people here. Have you met all the guys up here?
Yesterday when we were setting up, I did get to meet most of them, but there's definitely a few that I haven't. I didn't get to spend a lot of time with them because a few of them showed up like right at the end when we were setting up, like Jimmy Diresta.
Yeah.
We were leaving when he came. But there's a lot of awesome people here, so you guys, if you guys don't get to come, you should check out the live feeds.
Yes, check out the live feeds. Check out the all the channels. Go to the Good of the Land website. Check out all the channels that are here. And if you're interested in metal fabrication, that's kind of like the thing here. Do Right Fabrications. You guys do mostly metal?
Yeah, we haven't posted a lot of videos in a while. We've been kind of busy, but I know that we're trying to get back on schedule. We just did one a few weeks ago, and that's been the first one in about 3 months.
Oh yeah.
We've just been really busy. We've been getting a new pool.
A pool?
Yeah, or actually we've had a pool, but we're getting it refinished. New deck.
Nice.
And a new bottom for the pool. But that the videos we should have a few new videos up sooner rather than later. But I'm not in charge of that.
Yeah. Well, hey.
I know my dad's trying his best, but it's really hard.
Yes. No, I understand. Being a creator, I totally understand that sometimes staying on schedule is tough. Thanks for hanging out with me right now. We'll catch up in a little bit, all right? Thanks, sir.
I want to come and see your demonstration.
Yeah, absolutely. How cool is that? He is going to be the next big YouTuber right there, Mr. Bo. And isn't your brother's name Luke?
Yes, we have actually, I have two
Bo and
brothers,
Luke.
Luke and Jesse.
Yeah, I remember that from last year, the Bo and Luke brothers.
They're both over there.
Awesome. Let's see here. Scroll a little awkward silence there. I'm going to take my beanie off. My head's getting hot. Put my... Woo! Sun's coming out. Starting to warm up a little bit. We're twinsies with the hats.
What do we do?
We're twinsies with our hats.
Of course, but mine's autographed.
Yeah.
So with mine, but my autograph's almost worn off.
Yeah, I should have brought a...
I made sure it was right here in the top and right here in the bill.
I just got
So
mine in the
I've got
top.
both.
I need to bring a Sharpie and refresh some of the signatures.
Wait a minute, I may have one.
Uh-oh.
My bag of tricks.
I probably have one in the car, but
I didn't bring extra hats today. I thought about bringing hats. I actually thought about bringing cornhole boards too, but you know, not everything happens.
I brought one.
Yeah.
It's yours. You take home.
Amaponian here. Greetings from Venezuela. Hey, buddy.
hello, Amaponian.
Yeah.
Ready?
This is... I really need to go over and get some of the view of everyone setting up, but I'll get that in other video, I guess. Let's see who else is here.
Told to bring a hammer.
So you could just take,
You were told to bring a hammer?
yeah, they said you bring hammers and
Bring hammers and your tools.
tools and be part of everything on their, one of their live feeds the other night.
Oh, nice.
So he brings his little 3-ounce hammer.
Yeah. Authorized Mike says if your FedEx packages come late, it might be because drivers are watching the Daddykirbs stream.
Oh, authorized Mike's on there?
Yeah, you know Authorized Mike?
Yes, he's one of our
Freaky Geek is here.
good friends.
Nice.
Authorized Mike.
Freaky Geek.
Nice. Freaky Geek is in as well.
Back in 1900.
Nice. Yeah, this is starting. There's already a good number of people here. I don't know if you can see in the background. Everyone starting. They're centered around that main building there because that's where a lot of the, I guess the speaker is going to be. He's going to be hanging out doing the MC and talking about all kinds of stuff. So yeah, they got food trucks. I see a potato truck.
That's what we do
Um,
with women turkey.
Is that a taco truck next to it? It might be a taco truck. It says Hecho en Texas, Tejas, made in Texas. That was my best Spanish. Yum, tacos. So I had tacos this morning on my way in. I was afraid that I wouldn't get to eat today, so I made sure I had tacos. And I went out of the way because generally, if you go to the ones that are right on the main strip, they're just not as good. So if you go a little bit out of the way, you're going to get better tacos. And that's what I did this morning. The tacos were pretty good. I had to wait a little bit for them, but they were pretty good. I think they were just starting their morning. I showed up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but my tacos were really tasty. They did the potatoes just right. Okay, so Karen, my taco of choice right now is bean and cheese with potato on corn. And I don't, I'm weaning off of dairy and cheese, dairy including cheese. And so I may just someday become bean and potato on corn. You know it's on corn because I don't do the wheat. But right now I still am eating the cheese, at least a little bit. Mr. Happy says he's starting his winter beard. 20s for the next few days. Oh my goodness. 20s, that's in Colorado, right? Freezing! I don't know how you guys put up with that stuff. But I'm glad you do, because not everybody can live in Texas. Although I'm sure Colorado and other places have lots of amazing things to offer. We spent some time in Colorado a couple years ago, and beautiful, gorgeous. I mean, just really amazing landscape. Yeah, that's a solid taco combo right there. No, so
she thinks she could live in Texas.
yeah, no, Texas is awesome. You saw my Instagram post yesterday, right? I had a scorpion in my pants. Texas is very cool.
Cooler than it should be.
Yeah, a lot cooler than it should be this morning. That's right. Yeah, so the scorpion in my pants isn't generally... What's that?
With the scorpion in your pants, it got cool real quick.
Oh, it got cool. I was dancing and stripping in a hurry.
I'm sure.
Woo! So I felt him stinging me, and I started dancing and wiggling, and Mama Curb's like, what's going on? And I said, I'm pretty sure I have a scorpion in my pants. So I stripped down real fast, and sure enough, that scorpion, a big one too, came crawling out of my pant leg.
How bad did it get you? Just once or several times?
Several times on the back of the knee,
Ow.
back side of my knee. Look at that. Driving an old tractor with metal wheels. Yeah, but generally speaking, the scorpions aren't a problem because my clothes, are hung up or on a higher shelf. But occasionally I have a bad habit of dropping the pants that I'm wearing next to the bed, and then in the morning putting those same pants back on because I'm just, getting up and getting started, and that way I can walk around the house with pants on.
Okay.
And but they got on the floor.
For the next couple of days, you want to watch very carefully because scorpions always travel in twos.
Oh yeah?
If you found one, there will be a second one in your house somewhere.
Well, the one that I didn't get is walking around looking for his buddy who is no longer with us. He gone.
Just a lot of people don't know that scorpions almost always travel in twos.
I didn't know
If you
that.
find one, there'll be a second.
Well, I know generally if you find one, there's more, but I didn't know it was in pairs.
Yeah.
That's
And I
interesting.
don't know, I have never heard whether it's male and female or just two of whatever, but I do know they travel in pairs.
Yeah, so Kilty Gardner says we need a pest barrier around the house. You know what I'm learning here in Texas, though, is that no matter what you put down, scorpions are hardly ever affected.
Yeah, the only thing that really gets scorpions is a big heavy boot.
Yeah, a big boot or a good swat while you're dancing around trying to get them out of your pants.
Right.
Yeah, so do they just walk in and hang out? Yeah, they come in under doors or wherever, and
Cracks in the
they
windows,
come
they
in
through the walls
looking for
sometimes.
warmth, for moisture, for whatever. Move out of Texas. No way, bud. I like Texas. I'll risk a few scorpions, and if this cold weather we had this morning, this is not very often, so I'll put up with it every once in a while. Although if it could stay 70 and above forever, I would be okay with that.
Well, it's supposed to get up to 70 this afternoon.
Today it's supposed to get up, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if the wind would die down, right now it's not bad.
No, not at all.
As long as I have a coat on. I think the tractor is now out of sight. There are a lot of tractors and motors and all kinds of stuff going on. People are getting set up. Vendors.
Squirrel.
Oh, what? Squirrel?
Trish loves all $5
Hey!
for anti-venom fund.
Scorpion Anti-Venom Fund. You guys are so creative. I may need it.
You're getting a lot of sun on you.
Yeah. I rubbed some of Pruitt's tree resin. You guys heard me talk about that. The Pruitt's tree resin that I was first introduced to him and his product at the Homesteading Life Conference. And I use that for a lot of stuff now. I use it on scrapes, bug bites. I use it as deodorant. It's a really versatile product. Antiviral, antimicrobial, what tree? I don't know what tree.
I know birch bark can be made into something like that, but I don't know what other.
Yeah, this is the resin that comes out of the core of the tree.
Right.
And yeah, so look them up, Pruitt's tree resin. I'm pretty impressed with pretty much everything it does for me. And I like, I'll keep it in stock. I can't imagine not having it now because I don't like most deodorants, certainly commercial deodorants, I don't like them. And this does a really nice job of keeping me stinky free. It doesn't do a whole, yeah, Kate appreciates the fact that I'm not stinky, and it doesn't do a whole lot for perspiration, but that's okay. I'm not generally a sweaty guy.
But it's healthy to sweat. You shouldn't try and
Yeah, I
stop
don't
that.
want to stop the sweat, but I do want to stop the stink. Isn't that right, Tim?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tim, Stacy, Abby, they're all pretty happy that I don't stink this morning.
Oh, no, you're downwind, so you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that
I
must-
thought he was looking for his sticker on the back of Tim's.
Oh, the sticker.
Not there.
Yeah, it
Kilted
is.
garden?
See the Daddykirbs, but I don't
Oh, the
think
Kilted
it's-
Gardener
Did you get
sticker.
one?
What?
Kilted garden.
Not on Daddykirbs there. I haven't got killed to gardeners.
I got one for you.
See?
I brought stickers. I brought stickers, Robert. I'll give him a sticker. Let's see. Happy said he had scorpions when he lived in Georgia. Freaked him out the first time. He had one in the kitchen, but you get used to them. You really do. A lot of people do freak out over scorpions because they're kind of ugly and mean looking, but honestly, they're not that big a deal. Yeah, I pick them up by the tail and put them out of the house often. Well, generally they end up as chicken food, but sometimes I just toss them out. It's not really that crazy. Just pulling your chain. Oh, he was talking about getting a sticker on the wheelchair. We'll make sure he has a sticker.
We'll be on the wheelchair before the day's over.
You guys, I am so impressed with the community that we just overall, the Daddykirbs farm, and then the extended family through the different channels and how we are building this network of family and just the way you guys love on each other in the chat and people, I mean, look, people showing up to be here with me to support what I'm doing is just, it's very encouraging, and I appreciate that very much. And I love knowing that by sharing our stories, we can encourage each other and just let each other know how valuable we are. When we understand our own value, or just accept the fact that we are valuable, we're more bold and more willing to share who we are and what we have, and other people can get something from that. You may not even know what it is about your story that's touching someone, but I can guarantee if you are sincerely, honestly sharing your story with someone, something's happening. You're creating a ripple effect. You are helping someone else feel valuable or to learn something or just in general improve their lives so that they can go on and do the same thing. So thank you, you guys, all of you. I can't really say thank you enough for just being a part of this and helping me do that. Honestly, so when I started, I'm going to give you a little, oh man, I lost the word. Spoiler. I'm going to give you a little spoiler. I started my video this morning, the one that I intend to produce from this event, and it has a lot to do with my fear of public speaking. And so this event is going to go a long way to help me get over that. And the fact that Kate, Tim, Stacy, Abby, the Texas boys, well, they're here doing their thing, but I'm going to say they're here encouraging me too. Isn't that right? That's right. Shaking his head. That's right. Yeah, but I mean, everyone being here together and just loving on each other and supporting each other is a big deal, and I appreciate that. So my 11:15 presentation, I might stumble through that one a bit, but that's okay. It prepares me for my 1:15 presentation. I got 2 presentations today, 11:15 and 1:15. I was reading. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, the giveaway. Man, I almost forgot about giveaway. How about let's put giveaway off till next week?
Okay. Tell Kirby he's the one going to take care of that.
Okay. Hey, Robert, I think just because we have only 14 minutes left and I was totally unprepared this morning because of that whole grand entrance that didn't happen, I was thinking that we were going to do, originally that I was going to do my live show and I was going to be all set up and I was going to be able to show you all the cool stuff and do that giveaway, but it just didn't happen. So we're going to do the giveaway starting again next week. Shawn says I'm going to hit it out of the park. Thank you, Mr. Shawn. I appreciate that. What is my topic? Happy, I am doing a presentation on honey extraction. I actually brought some honey, and I'm going to do just a general talk about beekeeping. Nothing, super educational there, but just a general talk about beekeeping, and then an actual spinning out some honey and showing people how that happens. So yeah, my booth, as it were. Let me show you my my banner. I got my banner printed up. A big thank you to P3 Imaging, my buddy Armando who works there. I've been working with him for it's probably been 19 years now, almost. So there's my banner. Yeah, Armando at P3 Imaging. I follow him wherever he goes. Right now he's at P3 Imaging, and he does a lot of the artwork that I do professionally, and then help me out with my banner here today too. So yeah, I thought the banner looked good, and you guys, my patrons, my financial supporters, help pay for that. Dun 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 dun. Okay, enough drama. Oh, wow. Mama Curbs is going to be here today, too. What?
I found some little tiny jars for Luke.
For what?
For Luke, he drinks out of.
He does. Luke loves little tiny containers. So look at that. What is that, like a quarter pint? That's 4 ounces?
Yeah.
Which is a quarter pint.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, nice. Well, we're spinning some out today, so we'll make sure you guys go home with some honey.
Hopefully a bigger jar than that.
I brought 1 pound jars, which are roughly 11 to 12 fluid ounces. So, but yeah, we'll make sure you guys get some of the sweet stuff. So Kilter Gardner says he uses those jars for spices.
I do too. Nice. I do too, but I always use the little squatty ones, and I found these, and I had to get an extra one for Luke. What can I say?
Yeah, that's cool.
Cobalt blue.
Oh, that's cool.
I got some of those too. Yeah.
2 ounce cobalt blue ball mason jars.
No, not ball mason.
Just the blue.
Yeah.
Sweet, man! I am so crazy excited just for the whole day. For the fact that my friends, my family are here, and I mentioned Mama Curbs is coming up. She and Luke, and I believe Espen and Adeline. They're all going to be here to support me. Yeah.
Great.
So if nothing changes, it may, because things change all the time, but they should be up later today. Do check out Kai T. That link was just put in the chat there. We don't have the giveaway today, but Kai T is being so generous right now to give us sample packs to give away every week for the next however many months. Whenever it ends, it ends. But right now it's happening. We'll start that back up next week as well. So go check out their website. If nothing else, send them an email and tell them thank you for working with Daddykirbs, because I think that would go a long way to build the relationship. Did you guys?
Here's something.
What's this?
The girl.
Oh, you guys made this pen?
Yeah.
What?
They finished the
Mine's
wood,
right there on the
make
side.
the barrel.
You know,
So this pen, it's a wooden pen. Oh, look, it has a little rifle on it. Sweet. Thank you.
I didn't make them. My mom did.
Miss Stacy made them. This is what you guys were talking about earlier about. I didn't know really what you meant by making pens, but there you go.
like this.
That is a nice looking pen. Thank you very much.
Just like this one.
Oh,
My brother made that one.
your brother made this one. Oh, that one has a little.
That one's made out of coffee beans.
Abby.
That is so cool.
Coffee beans and rosin. So, and that one has
I haven't really turned any.
the barrel on there.
Yep.
You can drop yours back in there too.
Oh, I get a container as well.
Yes, sir.
Nice. All kinds of cool gifts. Are you guys selling online?
No, you're just selling to whoever.
Just
Mainly we're doing it for Christmas presents.
Christmas presents and stuff. Yeah.
We just, you know, everything I make, I just.
And I have this issue
Yep.
where I can't replicate what I make, so everything's.
You should probably start an Etsy shop or something.
Good. That means
No, too much to work on.
That's online stuff.
Yeah, that's computers.
Yeah.
Ugh,
still cold.
a little bit. That shutter was actually for Tim
Tim
because of his expression
and
that
me.
he doesn't like computers.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you very much. The Tim and Stacy Turner pen, supervised by Carl
Of course.
the Rabbit. Let me put that in my
He
pocket.
actually designed it, so.
Carl the Rabbit designed it. Stacy and Tim working together to operate the lathe, the turner,
And don't forget Abby.
and Abby.
We have the last name for it, so might
That's right. So they have the perfect last name to be wood turners because they are turners. Sweet. Hey, we are. Hey guys. We are just 8 minutes away from being done with this show. 7 minutes away, and then we're gonna get set up, working on doing our presentation for bees. Already, people checking out. Actually, honey. It's more focused on honey than it is bees, but we will be doing a little bit of talk. Yeah, the trains in the background. I feel like no matter where I go, there's always a train in the background. Off Grid with Doug and Stacy are here. Good to see you guys. Not in the chat. Good to see you guys. Liz, so sorry to have missed most of this today. Liz, we missed you too. Prepper Bob. All right. I'll tell you what. You know, my adventure, my journey of being a creator has gone just nuts over the last few years. You guys know that I've been in this homesteading creator space on YouTube for a very long time, and the last couple of years has been just a roller coaster, a crazy ride. And I was telling the Texas boys this morning, it's very interesting that last year at the Good of the Land Fest, I was here with Doug, and this is when they were doing it in Lindell, Texas. And I was trying to introduce myself on Doug's camera because he was recording different creators. And I was stumbling over the fact that I was Blake Kirby. My channel's Blake Kirby. I go by Daddykirbs. And he said, dude, when you gonna brand? When you gonna get your brand right and not be stumbling all over yourself? And I took that to heart, seriously. And I went home and I changed my name to Daddykirbs farm, a homesteading story. Thank you, Doug. You have made a huge difference in my online presence, my confidence even, because when you know who you are and what you do, it makes a big difference in how you present yourself. So thank you, Doug. Give Doug a hug. Actually, Doug's not here present. He's in the chat. He says, my home is nice and warm by the wood cook stove. Yeah. Yep, it's a little bit chilly out here. Yeah, setting your brand. You know, as a creator, of course, for me, a lot of creators now, they come on scene, they come into YouTube, and they have a pretty decent plan because there's lots of people telling how to be a YouTuber. But when I started on YouTube in I created my channel in 2006, did that first video that actually became something in 2010, and then moved out to the farm in 2011, decided to make that a regular occurrence, recording my journey. I didn't really know what I was doing or even why I was doing it. I just did it and never quit. So, you know, I've worked into my brand. Instead of starting off with my brand, I've sort of worked into it. And Doug has been a huge influence over the last year or so, helping me to understand what that means and how to be proud of that and to present that in a way that helps me grow as a creator. But really what that's doing, it's not about me growing, it's about changing how I can influence others in a positive way. So it's about you guys. So yeah, big deal figuring out your brand and being able to present that. Just like the Texas boys, they know who they are, they know what they do, and they've got that figured out. And you're still like 9, right?
Yeah, I'm 9.
Yeah, 9 years old. Just kidding. Very young YouTuber, but really has a firm grip on being a vlogger and sharing the story and going through the video production and putting that online and helping people just follow that story. You guys are awesome.
Thanks.
You guys are up to 13,000 subscribers now?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, 1390, 1380, 1390.
Dude, in the next year or so, you guys are going to blow up.
Sure.
I'm confident. And you guys can help make that happen. Go to the Texas Boys and share their videos.
Yes.
All right. It says, and actually turn on you when they get traction. Oh yeah, turn on you. That's right. Let's see. That's okay. We got to learn to embrace everyone, right? Even the haters. Love for everybody. Texas boys are fruity. Yup. And milky too, because you guys have milk cows. Right? Yeah. All right. Sweet. I'll tell you what. This is going to be. It's warming up now. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better now. Yep. I'm recognizing that my my wax, my beeswax, is actually in the sun. I probably need to change that a little bit, or else it might just be a big puddle of wax by the time we're ready to do anything with it. Rise above the haters. That's right. Embrace.
Always.
That's right. Embrace the feedback, because it's important. But also embrace that block button that says don't come back, because sometimes that's important too. None of your beeswax. Oh yeah, the horizontal hive is here. You guys have to see my horizontal hive right here. Yep, I got the vertical hive up here, I got beeswax up here, and we'll be talking about all of that in just a little bit. I got people lining up, ready to go. All right, hey Bobby Van Pol, I say if you want to start a channel, figure out what you're sharing and just do it. Do it. Embrace your story, share your story. All right, hey guys, I'm going to jump off here. It has been right at about an hour. Kate, thank you so much for showing up, Kate.
Welcome. I'm glad I could surprise you.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. And the Turner family, Tim, Abby, Stacy, all hanging out here with me today. Thank you guys for showing up. And that's it. You guys, you're on, Tim.
Oh, No.
You guys are amazing. I love this community. I love the family. Thank you so much for being here with me. Everyone has a story. Every story counts. Your story counts because you count. Bye-bye.